There, MM150 just checking in again. It's Wednesday night, and you'll probably be seeing this on Thursday morning, I would guess, just with my upload speeds. But checking in with a little bit of a touch. It won't be as long as some of the other ones, but wanted to kind of talk about a little bit of a lower third that I was actually putting together for my channel here. As you guys know, I'm building this channel along with you guys, so I'm kind of adapting and building as we go as well, and thinking of nice, unique tips and techniques. So my intro was something that I had created before. You saw it right here before I started talking. I was in the process of making this before this whole COVID situation came up. So I've kind of taken that and I've kind of expanded it and built it out. So I want to take some of the unique aspects of it. You've already seen it with the header that we've done, and incorporate it into my channel. So just jumping over here into my channel. When you go into your channel, you know, these are my channels. I've got several different channels, and this is, it takes you into the actual Google aspect of the channel, but when you're actually in the channel in your video manager, it gives you an opportunity to manipulate things. So here's the header that I created in the other video that I just did before. Again, I want to keep a consistent look. So I've taken this into Photoshop, created an element off of Photoshop for the actual little thumbnail, and I've got the intro, which again you've seen already, for the actual video. So I want, go ahead and take a look at it here again, I guess, or at least you see the aspect of it. But I want to bring more elements in. I want more identifying elements, keep a very consistent brand, just like that the YouTube Creator Academy talked about, a very consistent look, a very consistent brand with it. So I want to go ahead and make a lower third. So I'm going to go down in here into After Effects, and this is the project which I built the whole opening for. Figure out which tab it's under. Let's logo test. Okay. And it's pretty memory intensive right now, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but this is the actual composition which had my full logo test on it, or my full intro for my channel on it. So I've kind of taken it and taken some of the, yeah, there we go. Again, I'm not going to play through it because it's just going to bog down my computer like crazy. But I've actually created a new composition which has a lower third in it, using a lot of the same elements. So my bee flying is something that's very, it looks a lot worse than it is. What I've actually done is taking a picture of a bee. I've separated out the actual images in Photoshop into the actual bee body and the bee wings, and then you just actually rotate the axis. You can see all my keyframes here to actually do it. It looks a lot more labor intensive than it actually is, but it kind of makes for a fun, little, easy, simple way to actually make a bee flying. So I've got that composition in here already. And naturally I'm going to use that for my lower thirds because I mean, the bees are important to me, and it's my hobby and everything like that, and I identify with them. So what I've actually done is go ahead and add the bee flying in there and revealing who I am. So Matt Briggs, adjunct instructor. And then I want to go ahead and have them wipe off. So I've got another bee coming in from the other direction and goes ahead and wipes off the lower third. This is all just using compositions, pre-compositions, and masks. So in the case of the wipe off, this is what the wipe away pre-composition I've actually made up. It's the text information with the bee flying in and revealing. Again, just using a mat and keyframes actually on the mats. So, and then I've taken that composition, that pre-composition that's just called wipe away, and that included the bee flying and the text reveal, and then brought another bee in to go ahead and wipe it away. And if if you watch the actual mat, I've actually clicked on the wipe away, you'll see where I've actually got the keyframes coming in, and that mat is changing sizes and wiping away as the bee is wiping away as well. So I get a pretty nice clean look. As you've seen here, it's already popped up here on my screen at one point or another, and a nice consistent look for the channel to go ahead and keep consistency throughout. So this is just one way. You guys can make a lower third. Obviously I don't want you to copy my B one, but there are a lot of options out here. I will, in Blackboard, I'll go ahead and post a couple of different tutorials for some lower thirds. Keep the branding consistent. Keep in mind a specific brand that you're looking for your channel, and stick with it. Jumping back into the computer, I did forget about one thing. When you're actually doing a lower third, you actually have to be able to export it and have it be able to lay on top of Premiere. So when you actually export, just a little tip here, File, Export, add to render queue. So what do you have to have if you're going to be laying this on top of a video? You have to make sure that you have a transparent background on the top of that video as well. So when you actually export, coming in here lossless, I turned off audio output because there's no audio in this lower third, so not a huge deal. QuickTime is fine. But when you export, it's got to be RGB alpha. The alpha channel is the actual transparent background. So when you do video output, RGB alpha, format options, I keep it animation, so it's kind of keeps a clean, animated, consistent look. Okay, that. Again, QuickTime is fine with that. Go ahead and hit OK. I've already exported this, so I'm not going to hit OK. So that's the lower third. I am expecting some sort of consistent look. It doesn't have to be on your first video. I know some of you have channels started up. I want to see your channel grow. I want you to see some growth from the very beginning to the end. That's why I put in all caps. I don't type in all caps, but I put in all caps on the Blackboard announcement. Do not wait to the last minute for this project. Do not wait for the last minute for this project. It is too big of a project, too time consuming for you to worry about trying to toss together a channel and multiple animations, multiple videos actually up. I'm requiring 3 videos. I hope you enjoy it and you do more than 3 videos and you build off of it. I'm going to be having a very unique one probably over this weekend here on this channel. I'm picking up some more bees from my beehives. I always film it and go ahead and include those on my channels. I will be doing the same again. So take this opportunity, chronicle your life and enjoy it. That's what I got for right now. I do have office hours again. You probably will be seeing this on Thursday. So if you're seeing this on Thursday, I have office hours today. I will be posting those up on Skype, and we'll go from there. So hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's healthy and safe. That's all I got. Out.